Welcome back to Blue Pig Reviews, friends. Today we've got Olmeca Altos Añejo, a tequila inspired by two bartenders searching for the perfect tequila. This bad boy is 100% Blue Weber agave. It is twice copper pot distilled, roller mash crushed, and of course, its uniqueness lies in the fact that it is aged for 1 year in former bourbon barrels that are only 200 liters. Those small barrels impart more taste and color to the tequila, and those bartenders think that that's the perfect way to make a good añejo. Let's see if that's what's up. I picked this up for just under $40 from Mid Valley Wine over here in Newburgh, and check them out. They've got almost every tequila out there. Great place. Manager is great. It's Cassandra over there. Awesome. This on its own looks good. Bottle's kind of shiny. It's a screw cap instead of a cork, which makes me question a little bit, but a lot of tequilas do have screw caps. Let's get into it. So we'll get this to a taste. And cap that up so we don't run into any spills, because in the library, a spill is definitely bad. Library book bar, Los Altos. And Los Altos, of course, has numerous expressions. It's distilled at Gnome 111, which I think is the Pernod Ricard distillery. So this should be something. Let's see. On the nose, wow, you get a lot of cooked agave, little fruit, spice, definitely whiskey smells from the, I guess, from the bourbon aging. Very warm, and this is an 80 proof. So let's see what we got going on. So when you dive right in, sweet with agave up front, you get that kind of bourbony goodness and sweetness in the middle. That's like a brown sugar, cinnamon, and caramel all in one. Maybe a little hint of vanilla underneath. Then it quickly turns to pepper, which I guess is from that barrel. More tannin than like a rye spice. Yeah, the finish is about mid-length. It's mostly those tannins from the barrel, with the underlying sweetness of the cooked agave. Definitely good and consistent. Yeah, this is something you could sip on. You definitely could shoot it. It's an añejo. That age is there from that barrel tannin. The heat of the 80 proof is reasonable. The flavor stays with you. I'm getting a little juiciness in my mouth, and that's usually a good sign that it's been on good oak. So this is about as good as any good regular whiskey. I'm thinking to test this, we should put this in something like a Negroni, but we'll change it up a little bit. Yep, let's do that. So we're going to need a mixing glass full of ice. And what we're going to do is do a 3-part cocktail. So first, we're going to do 3 parts of a good vermouth. And here we're using Koki. The Koki, of course, is a thicker and more spicy vermouth. Definitely good in a Manhattan. So I know it's going to work out here. Definitely good in a Negroni. And I have exactly 1 ounce left, which means all my measures have been accurate so far. I'll put 1 ounce in there. And I'm going to get, instead of using another Amaro like Aperol or any of the other pink Amaros, I'm going to use Chinar instead. And you know I'm talking about Campari. I don't know why it slipped my mind. Campari is it. Campari is the go-to in that category. I'm going to get exactly 1 ounce. Chinar instead. Chinars are, of course, are artichoke-based or amari. Very interesting flavor. Definitely different for you if you're not used to it. And we're going to get 1 ounce of this bad boy here. Our Olmeca Altos. Yeah. I almost went to 1.5 ounces. This is how good that is. This is definitely a good sipper. And it smells awesome. Every time you touch a bottle, you want to drink it. This could be a replacement for a lot of things that are out there that are regularly drank tequilas. So we're going to spin this bad boy up. You're going to stir it in your mixing glass about 40 turns until it's cool on the outside. Like anything, when you're stirring it, the dilution ends when it gets cold enough. The ice won't go any further. Get that going, unless you leave it sitting around. About a little less than 40 minutes. Like I said, if you use a chopstick, if you can't use a spoon, grab our Hawthorne strainer, and we'll get our glass, and we'll pour that over. I should have put the ice in the glass first, but we can put ice in after. It's okay. That's good stuff. That looks excellent. That's a rather healthy drink. So let's get some ice in there. Yeah, we'll get some ice in there. Yeah, I got the ice. And then I'm going to put a lime on this because it is tequila. Tequilas tend to kind of side towards the lime. And normally, I personally just prefer a wedge because, like I said, when you make your garnish, if your garnish is going to be useful and you cut a whole slice and then put on the edge, they got to drop the slice and get it. With the wedge, if they want a little more lime, they can just squeeze it and it's good to go. But, your choice. You can still put the wheel in. They can squeeze it out of a wheel. Just easier to do that. And that's fabulous. The chinar, the cokey sweetness, the chinar's slight bitterness, and oh my God, the sweet agave coming out of this bad boy right here is amazing. This is the way to go. Chinar, the vermouth, and this añejo. So, considering all that, and the fact I'm back in there, Olmeca Altos Añejo is 100% Blue Pig approved. Go out and get this. Stop jumping over the moon for higher priced tequilas when this is out there. This is great. The world of tequila is wide. Let your money do the talking. But you know what? Let your taste buds do the talking. If it tastes good, then you're drinking good, and it's all good. And Olmeca Altos Añejo is all good. Cheers to good pouring from Blue Pig Reviews.